Hello and welcome back to Kinlaig. Well, this episode is a fantastic one. We end with a huge bank balance and we start the episode with a little mess up, which is coming up in just a second. We move more logs to the sawmill, we sell all the packed onions we have along with some long planks and more wall panels, and we get our soybean fields cultivated ready for spring drilling. We get back into the forestry cutting more trees, and we rented a wood chipper for the branches and bits that were no good for the sawmill, and we made over £100,000 with the wood chips in the process. We bought more fish food, as you can see here, because we almost ran out. We spent over £20,000 on pine saplings to plant the trees where we removed them. We sold a load of roof tiles, and in December we got another 10 baby goats. We sold our old sawmill at the farm because we've already got that big one we're renting, so there's no sense in having two of them when the one is at the farm is a lot slower. And we ended with a huge £885,000 in the bank. But first, let's have a look at this little mess up and see if you can figure out where I went wrong. There's nothing there apart from the curb, and I'm pretty sure I was still nowhere near it. I don't know what happened there, but a fantastic start. There we go, we've already had a little crash. But we end on a fantastic high with a bank balance. But let's jump straight into this episode. Well, it's been a very busy day for us up at the forestry area, but we do have a couple of things to do today before we jump into December. So we've got here 96,000 litres of packed onions. Admittedly, it is not the best load to have driving down that roads at the corners, but there is £122,343 in the bank, just over 300,000 in the bank now. The next thing we're going to sell is prefab walls, so we need to get them loaded. They're at a good price, but they are coming down. We've got 4 pallets sitting there. The only other thing we need to sell is more. There is some more onions actually. There's another £27,000 worth. We'll do them again, but we'll go and get the prefab wall done now because that price is dropping. The packed onions isn't moving at all. That's it kind of set there just now, at least for the next few hours. Firewood is still coming up, but there's still around £20,000 worth to go until the max price, so it's probably going to be December or January until we get them sold. We're going to take some shingles. I think it's 2 pallets we need to take to the windmill because I checked the windmill and the castle. The castle's still working through some of the stuff they've got, but I can't see the next stage, but it is very close, so by tomorrow we'll figure out what the next stage is. But 2 pallets of roof shingles is going to the windmill. Probably sell some of them because we don't need 23,000 litres. We'll maybe sell about 10 to 15,000 litres because they're still producing at the, is it the masonry? Yeah, the stonemasons, they're still producing, they've still got plenty there as well. So that's what we're going to work on. Our sawmill here has managed to get completely full. We had to leave one of the logs there and take the truck back up for the next load. We've actually cleared out, where are we over here? We've actually cleared out a massive chunk in here. So tomorrow, I think if we can get away with it, we're going to replant because we've taken the stumps out as we go. So I think we're going to be replanting some more trees up there tomorrow. Weather dependent. I think it is meant to snow. Oh, well, maybe -7. December may snow, although it does say sunshine. January is definitely going to snow. So I'm going to try and get them planted tomorrow. There is rain today at 7 o'clock and it is now 5, so we need to get a move on. But just now we're going to get the prefab walls sold. We'll see over there, see how much they make for the 4 pallets. In fact, it's back here. The prefab walls are going in there. Then we'll go and grab the rest of the onions, take them down. Then I think feed the animals a mix of TMR, get some more feed into the chickens, and then jump into tomorrow. So hopefully it's not a whiteout tomorrow and we can actually get the trees planted in the forest. We need to... I can do that in the morning actually. I'll phone the dealer now. We'll get the trees ordered so that they're there in the morning. We could probably get it now, but I want to get this stuff sold since the price is decreasing and we're going to lose money the longer we leave it. So let's go and get this done. Well, that's the trees ordered. A slight change of plan. We've got 22,000 litres of packed onions. That's everything now for packed onions until we start producing more. £28,074. When I say until we produce more, we haven't run out of onions. We've run out of packed onions that has been made, so we need to wait until there's more of them. The reason I did the onions first was because I took the wrong road. I debated about going to the store, and I was going to take that road to go over to the sawmill, and said that I wasn't going to do the store. I'll phone them instead, which I've done. We've pre-booked the trees. There's lots. I don't know if we've maybe overestimated, but we have enough trees. So we decided not to go to the store. We'd phone them and drove back towards the farm, and then I realised the sawmill is up this road. So yeah, we're on our way to the sawmill now. We'll grab the 4 sets of wall panels. We'll see you at the sell point, which is back down where we just were. See how much we get for that 4 panels, and probably jump into tomorrow where we hopefully don't have any snow. Well, here we go, back with the sell point. We have 4 pallets or 4 sets of wall panels. Let's see how much this gets us. Hopefully, I think it's something around £60,000. I might be wrong. Yeah, the railroad is this one. So 4 pallets, 15,000 each. So yeah, just a little over £60,000. That is fantastic. So now, to end November, we're sitting at £388,053 in the bank. So let's go and jump into tomorrow and see if there's anything else we can sell. And hopefully the onions are still at a good price. Well, it's just now moved into December. We have 2 pallets of prefab walls and 11,000 litres of long planks. So let's see what all this gets us. That's 88, 93, just over £90,000. So that is a fantastic start to December. We've now got £442,000 in the bank. Let's take a quick look in here. Onions need topped up. Surprisingly lasting quite well with soybeans actually. We don't need to put any in there just yet. The water is good there. Still holding quite well there as well. We haven't put anything else in. Big stones, still fine. Roof shingles we need to sell. We need to take 2 pallets to the windmill and sell some more of the other ones. Onions need topped up. They are out of space. Let's deactivate that. How is the firewood getting on now for price? Oh, it's getting there. We might be able to sell later today as long as that price keeps climbing. We've got 117,000 litres and counting once we move them to make room for the other ones. Apart from that, there we go, there's the tree saplings came through now. There was £24,000 for that. 24 pallets in total. That's going to take quite a while to plant. We're going to do that a bit later on. Offshore aquaculture, they're still fine. That one's probably, I'll be honest, we're probably going to stop that, then sell that sawmill since we've got the other one running. It's going to be a bit quicker. Let's see. 41 to 27, 96 times. Oh, I would imagine that's, I'm not quite good at that quick maths there, but I would imagine that is a lot quicker. So yeah, once that has run out of wood, we're going to try get another pallet of beams and long planks, then leave that, I think. Let's start wood beams now just to get them up to 1,000 litres. Then we've got the pallet. They've still got enough fish food to last for a little bit yet. Animals were all topped up yesterday. Yeah, they're still looking good. They've still got obviously that full grass, the full pail of hay. So 1,100 litres of goat milk from them though. Right, so for today, we are going to go and plant some trees, cultivate the other field. We did get to the big field 17 done, so we need to do another little one. But let's get that done, a little bit of time lapse, and we'll see you in January. Well, that's us just finishing up in December now. We've just picked up these 7 pallets of fish food from the factory down beside the harbour because there's only about 300 litres left. So that's kind of our last job for today before we jump into tomorrow. Once I deliver these, I need to check on the price of firewood because if it is good today, we will deliver all of them if we can, although it's going to take a minute. And then we will jump into January where hopefully there's still good price for everything. I think we could maybe get away with wait until tomorrow for the onions as well. Right, let's get these in here, 14,000 litres. Let's check up now. Where are we? Fish breeding. So now we've got, oh, there's 216 litres left, so that was well saved. That sawmill, we've stopped the wood beams now because they've reached 1,000 litres, and we're just going to keep the long planks running until the wood completely runs out, and then we're going to sell that sawmill, and then we're going to start keeping this one topped up, and it's going to be running everything we need for planks long, and wood beam. If we need any of them, we'll use the sawmill, but we'll keep leasing it just now until we can really afford it, because we have some other things that we'd like to buy, some more fields, some more equipment, maybe slightly newer update things. Let's have a look here. The oil mill, there's nothing left. They are still good. The grain mill's not working. The firewood processor, still working away, but we're not going to top that up anymore. They're fine for onions. They're still okay for big stones, at least for tomorrow anyway. Sawmill's fine. Quarry is good. And still don't need soybeans yet, which is quite good. Right, let's check in here. Firewood's still coming up in price. It's not quite at the best price yet, so I think jumping through to tomorrow is going to help. However, packed onions, yeah, we are coming down in price now. I'm probably just going to wait. We've only got 12,000 litres of onions left, so I think tomorrow we're going to get rid of the rest of the onions. I'll need to wait. I'll maybe fast forward a few hours, get the rest of the onions we've got in storage into the processing. Once it's finished and everything's put through into packed onions, we're going to sell it all in a one go. It's going to be kind of mid-January, and then it's sell all the firewood. So there's going to be a bumper payday tomorrow. Prefab wall, we've got another 34,000, which is still a good price, but it's meant to be good until March, so we're going to hold off and leave the prefab walls to build up and do one big sell in March. And then not long after that, in July, we've got the salmon as well, which already at the July price is £605,000. And we've already got 616,000 in the bank, which is fantastic. Right, we are going to jump forward a couple hours, put the onions in, and then jump into January. I'm just checking we might get some more cows tomorrow, because there's 32 months here. Should get some more cows. The chickens, I think we're maxed out with the chickens right now, which is fine. And the sheep are good. I don't think we'll get any there. Any older than 8 months can reproduce. So another 2 months, I think we're maybe going to get some kids, as we would call them, baby goats. Right, let's jump into tomorrow. And we'll see you there and get another kind of almost bumper selling day as well. So we'll see you in just a minute. Well, that's us now into January. We've got 40,500 litres of firewood. We're just going to try and sell this all in one go. Nope, missed them at the back. That's 46,000. 49,000, just over 49,500 for that. So that's not bad. But we do have quite a lot more sitting at the farm. What I didn't mention though, that I should have, was when we were chipping the wood to make wood chips up in the forest, all the branches and all the leftover bits, we spent £5,610 leasing it, and we did 3 loads of wood chips. Not quite full for the first one, and the last one I don't think was full either, but the middle one was. We got a total out of the 3 loads of £115,422. Right, I'm probably going to take this road back because the other one, the other side of the river, is not the... It's shorter, but it's just not the best road for this. But we're going to do less on each load of the firewood there. We'll probably put on, not 3 wide, we'll probably put it 2 wide, I think, because it's really unstable going across that back road. Well, that's the old sawmill gone. It finished off. We've got 2 pallets of long planks and 1 wood beams. Funnily enough, the castle needs 2 pallets of long planks and a pallet of wood beams. and the windmill needs 2 pallets of wood beams and 2 long planks, so we need to get the sawmill going with that. But we can take them up later on today. This is almost finished processing. There's still 4,100 plus the bags of firewood there. This is the last of the onions. That production has now finished. We've stopped that. We've got 74,000 litres of onions here. We're way down to sell them. We got about 180,000-ish for all of the firewood, which is fantastic. What we did check, in fact we'll see this now, in here we did get some new animals. So we have a 36 months Highland cattle, which we could sell 4 of them. They're kind of okay for feed. We can do a TMR mix later today and some more straw in there. Chickens need topped up before tomorrow, and we need to move the eggs before tomorrow as well, otherwise it's going to get full. They are still fine for their hay. There's 1,800 litres of goat's milk, and we have 10 baby goats or kids, so that is fantastic news as well. We're slowly getting there, but we do need to go down. Once we've dropped all these onions off, we need to check the fish food factory to see if we've got any more to top up here. I know we do need to buy some, but when this, in fact we could do it now, let's turn it off, because they've got enough over at the aquacultures, and we've got 11, almost 12,000 litres stored here, so we don't need any more. But yeah, that is finished. That is almost finished. We could take soybeans down because they're in the red bar now. These are all fine. And with here, we're not going to start them yet. We'll just leave it producing prefab walls because we need to get rid of the wood because we've got a bit to take down. But we did look at the sawmill differences. The old mill we had here at the farm, long planks would produce 2,500 litres a month. The new one, 6,600 a month, plus almost 3,000 litres of wood chips. Planks, 3,900 litres at the old one here, 9,800 at the new one, and another almost 3,000 litres of wood chips. Beams, slightly not as good, but obviously the beams are, I don't know, they take more wood or something. 1,700 litres at the old mill, 4,300 at the new mill, and 3,600 litres of wood chips. And the wood chips are really valuable, especially right now, kind of December, January time. So it's worthwhile. A good change, but we've sold the old one, £15,000, so that's in the bank. But let's get down here, get these sold. It has been snowing for quite a while, since about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock this morning I think it came on. It was meant to be 11. There's no snow lying yet, which is good. The temperature's still 2 degrees, so I think to end today we're going to go and plant some more trees. That's the plan. But we've done not bad for this episode. It has run on slightly longer than I would have liked. However, we've accomplished quite a lot. We've sold a lot. We've turned our 2 soybean fields round. They are now cultivated, ready for next year. But in here is the final sale of onions. I say for the year, it's now January, we're in year 6 now, but 74,000 litres of onions. Get them all in one go. Let's end the episode well. £88,451. So I think we're going to end the episode there. We have achieved quite a lot. We've got 2 new animals. There's a new set of animals. The sawmill has been producing prefab walls. We just need to do the fish food to make sure that's all topped up for overnight. Nothing else we need to sell apart from the firewood, which is still at a really good price now actually. It is coming down, but it's still at a good price. So once that finishes, we'll stop that production, sell all the firewood we have left, but that's going to be in the next episode. Other than that, I think we've kind of done what we needed to do for today. So that's fantastic. Ending this episode in year 6 in January with the snow. But we have £885,179 in the bank. I've just done the same thing as earlier. The thing with the trees and the sawmill at the shop. We need to go and see if there's fish food. Even if there's only 2 pallets, we'll take it up with us because we're here anyway with a tractor and trailer. It's quite expensive to run this back and forth for minimal pallets. But yeah, ending this episode on a fantastic bank account. So that is good. That's a big change from just an episode or 2 ago. We're sitting with about £1,000 in the bank and struggling to hire workers. But anyway, ending the episode on a fantastic one. So we'll see you again soon for the next one. We'll see if we do manage to get fish feed. And hopefully we can get all of that trees planted because we did get quite a bit done. There's still Most of the trailer load, we unloaded it with the Merlot up there with a log fork. Not advisable. It's not made for moving pallets. But there's still so much pallets left. I don't know where we're going to put them, to be honest. We just need to store them well. But yeah, we'll leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the bank balance increase, and we'll see you again in the next one very soon. Thanks for watching.